Stanford Mowers, real goers.
G'day. Now we've done a bit of cutting, demonstrated that they're pretty good, these saws. They're what they'll go through. I just want to show you, I guess, why would you use, or what are the advantages of a battery saw over something, like a petrol saw. Guess when you get a petrol saw out, initially, so say I've just grabbed this out of the box, okay, am I going to use it? Right, need to check it. So first thing I need to do, have I got fuel? Okay, yep, I've got fuel. That's good. Have I got chain and bar oil? Let's open that up. Yep, I've got chain and bar oil. Obviously chain and bar oil is going to be the same with both. With a battery saw, you've still got to check that as well. Chain tension, yep, that's okay. Again, you're going to have to check that with either. Then obviously with your petrol saw, now keep in mind this one actually hasn't been started for a while. So ignition on, choke on, decompression lever on. Get some fuel up to it. So now we've got fuel in the primer bulb. We'll give it about 6 pumps. Now I want to find a nice, actually we can probably do it here. A nice flat surface where everything's secure. Always good to start a petrol one with the chain brake on. There's the fire and die. So now I'll take my choke off, put my decompression valve back on. It's still not warm, so obviously that's why it died. But that's the sort of procedure you need to go through. I'll just fire it up again. So we'll shut that off. Clearly, you're going to want really good hearing protection, and you're going to want to make sure it's the time of day that you're not annoying neighbours or if there's anyone around. So if we compare that now to a battery saw, the procedure, obviously, okay, I've got my battery, I've checked that, yep, I've got plenty of charge, need to check my chain and bar oil, activate the electronics, yep, all's good, and away I go, I'm ready to cut. The noise, you've still got a bit of noise from the chain, but you haven't got that howling two-stroke noise. So it's a little bit quicker to get going. Obviously, much better on your ears, and you haven't got the vibration from the engine. So there are some big advantages in that regard. Probably if we go back and look at the petrol one though, if I'm going out to collect wood in a paddock for cut wood for 3 or 4 hours. That's probably where your petrol one's still at the moment for the equivalent power. I can go out with a 5 litre can of fuel and probably cut for 4 or 5 hours with that saw. These here, I mean the battery life with that bit of cutting we did, if we have a quick look, neither of them have dropped off full, but realistically, you're probably going to get half to 3/4 an hour if you're just full cutting. If you're cutting and moving around, you'll get a bit more than that, but to do a half a day's wood cutting, you are going to need multiple batteries, or you're going to need to have some availability on your vehicle to actually be recharging batteries as you're going. So petrol ones have still definitely got their use, but the battery ones have come a long way. A saw like that now, to have the equivalent power of this, just shows where the battery technology is going.
Stanford Mowers, real goers.